Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. It's a beautiful October morning here. I'm up before the break of dawn, and now I'm getting ready to roll out, and the sun is just coming up. We've got a fun one headed down to Texas. There's Milo. Hey, buddy. Hey, Milo. Say hi. This is one of our new little guys here. What you doing, buddy? Oh, he's checking out the sprinklers on in the garden. What are you doing, boy? So, gonna go take the GL and hitch up to the trailer, and I'm on my way to Texas. Let me get loaded up and get on the road, and we'll tell you more. Got the trailer hooked up to the trusty GL 350 diesel. It's an amazing vehicle. So I don't know if I don't remember if I have introduced you guys to one of our new little baby guys here. There's Romeo. Romeo, how you doing this morning, buddy? There's a good boy. He's about 2 years old there. I think you guys have met Romeo. Hey, there's Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Come here, Charlie. There's Chi-Chi girl. She's a good girl. Let's go say hi to Buster. Let's say hi to Buster Brown. There's Buster Brown. What you doing, boy? He's only about 6 months old, and he's growing like a weed. Hey, buddy. Come here. There's a good boy. Yes, there's a good boy. He is such a sweetie. He's a sweetie. He's like, did I wake you up? He's like, what are you doing? Why are you videoing me? Why are you videoing me? Oh, boy. Anyway, say good morning to everybody, Buster. And here's Roxy. Foxy Roxy. Becky actually won some events with Roxy here recently. So Roxy's being a good girl. All right, bye, Charlie. Bye. Yeah, you got the barn under control. Let's go ahead and roll out. Such a beautiful day. I like being on the road, but it's kind of a shame being on the road at the same time. The sun's just burning through. So without further ado, let's go. And we are rolling. Such a beautiful morning, just rolling out. So got my Radwood t-shirt on because what we're picking up is definitely Radwood era. So I'm picking up another Frenchie. This is an 82 Renault Fuego Turbo, and I'm really anxious to meet this gentleman. It was his father's car, and it's down in a little bitty town, kind of off the beaten path in Brownsville, Texas. And the car's been there its whole life. And the gentleman tells me that his dad was actually a car dealer, I think, back in the day, and bought this car and has had it. I mean, he's probably, I think, the second owner for probably 35 years or something like that, you know, and it's just been sitting now in a garage for years and years, and it's not running. So got the trailer and got the winch because we're gonna have to winch this one up, and not sure what I'm getting into, but it's a Renault Fuego Turbo. I have to save it. I just can't let it die. It's got the cool funky leather in it, the sunroof, all the stuff in it. It even has the original alloy wheels with the TRX Michelin metric tires, which is good and bad because those tires are super expensive and they look like they got tons of tread on them, but I guarantee you they're gonna be way, way, way old. So it's a little bit of a mystery on this one. I don't know exactly what I'm getting into. I did get quite a few pictures, so it looks to be in really good original Survivor shape. So just kind of excited to check it out and save it. I've passively been looking for one of these forever, for 20 years. I mean, I used to have a few Renault Fuegos in the salvage yard, but that was 25 years ago. I haven't seen one since. And I don't recall the last time I've physically seen one on the road, even at a car show, even at Radwood. I don't think I've seen a Renault Fuego. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and it is a turbo. Be sure to watch the Motor Week video of the car, and it's the exact car that I'm buying, same color and everything. But it was really a big deal in the day. I mean, it was one of the first economy but luxury little 4-cylinder turbo platforms, and I think it won. I think it won Car of the Year one year. I can't remember, but super excited to see it. So I'm gonna get rolling down the road here, and hopefully everything is smooth sailing, and head to Brownsville, Texas. Well, I just punched up my map, and I keep saying Brownsville, but it's Brownfield, and it's just southwest of Lubbock. It's about an 8-hour drive, so we're gonna have a long trip there. It's gonna be kind of a long one, just out and back really quick. So yeah, not Brownsville, but Brownfield, Texas. Here we go. And people said Kansas was flat. West Texas is a little kind of like eastern Colorado, reminds me of. Just windy out here and flat. A little breezer maybe, not much. We're getting close, a couple hours away. Been having a little bit of deja vu with this terrain here. Kind of cruising along out here in West Texas, and it just dawned on me why. So back in 1987, 1988, I went into the Army straight out of high school, and I was stationed in El Paso, Texas. And I literally used to take like 3-day weekends, and I would drive all the way to Roxbury, Kansas over a 3-day weekend to see Becky. It was about 800 miles, about 14-hour drive. So I'd spend one day, drive there, spend one day with Becky, and then turn around and drive all the way back to base in El Paso, Texas. Back when I was young and dumb. I'm not young anymore, but I'm just as dumb probably. But I tell you what, I got some stories. I used to make that trip all the time in various cars. And I made that trip one time in a 69 Roadrunner, and going through the desert. Oh my gosh, no AC. I tell you, it is an incredible story. I tell you what, I'll probably save it for VinWiki, because been talking about doing some more VinWiki stories in the future. So stay tuned for that story. But I've got some good ones. But yeah, that was 36 years ago. I'm in Brownfield, Texas. Can't say that I've ever been here before. Never know where tales from the trip might take you. I'm interested to see this little Fuego and hear the story. Craig, it's nice to meet you, sir. So you said this was an old dealership.
It was a Dodge dealership.
A Dodge dealership. Well, I love old stuff like this.
This is one of the few collectors we got left. This is
okay.
Like 51 or 52 with 27,000.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's an old truck. How cool is that?
It's all original paint.
You've got to be kidding me.
This, of course, we had the old. These are Nogahide, so
yeah.
But
so it's a Chevy truck.
On that. I had an
let me try that there. There we go. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's all
That
right.
is unbelievable.
Yeah. This belongs to my nephew that does this stuff.
Oh, okay. Put that up there. So this is a what year?
51.
51 Chevy truck. Wow. That's I love Survivors.
Yeah, it belonged to a doctor.
Okay.
Well, but in the funeral business, and my dad, I had been to 8 states. 8 states in the front seat of a car hauler before I went to the first grade.
Is that?
He stayed in the used car business while he had the funeral.
Wow.
And so deals come along.
That's crazy. So that belongs to somebody in the family?
Yeah, my nephew.
Oh wow. If he ever wants to sell it, let me know. I bet.
That bought that day, that's an 89.
Is that a Cimarron?
It's it was a passenger truck. He had like that here.
Oh, little STS. Oh my goodness.
That was his ride.
That's cool. You got a big boat hanging up here.
We were in Houston for 10 years, and when we moved out, my brothers bought a mahogany boats.
Wow.
And
Well, this is a not good old building.
yeah,
And there it is. The old Fuego, huh? Now tell me the story. You told me a little bit, but tell me the story about this guy.
I don't know anything about it except
It was your dad's?
Dad bought it.
Okay, how long ago?
I have no idea. I know it's been in the shop for at least 15 years.
But it's been sitting in here for 15 years?
Yeah.
Wow. That's something else. Yeah, I did the Carfax on it, and it looks like it's pretty much been in this town its entire life.
I don't know. Who would have bought Fuego in Brownfield?
I know, but like the first log in the Carfax was like 1984, and so obviously they probably bought it somewhere else and brought it here, but 1984, and then it's been in this town that entire time.
This is actually 82.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 82 turbo.
And so I'm going to put the battery back in.
Okay.
I charged it.
Uh-huh.
And this is the stressor out, of course.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So I've got a makeshift
Yeah.
window prop here.
There we go.
It goes over here.
Careful, don't let that smack you in the head.
It doesn't. I've been using it.
Done it many times, huh?
I'll put that battery in.
Oh, okay. Look at that. These tires here are crazy. Those are metric tires. You know, yeah, they're not. They're
Wow.
they're literally, instead of being a 13 or 14 inch, they're a metric. So it is. Let me see what the size is. It's a 365 millimeter diameter.
Right.
That's
Isn't that crazy?
14.37 inches.
That's probably about all they're gonna do.
I have an air in this air tank.
Uh-huh.
They've got around 20 pounds.
Yeah, that's fine, just to get it loaded out of here. It should be fine.
So what we'll have to do,
Mm-hmm.
here, it's
That's all right. We can mess with that later.
not hard to do.
Oh, yeah. Little 1.6 liter turbo.
Where is the stick?
There it is. So was it running when it was pulled in here, or what was the status?
Dad's, he had about 6 or 8 collectors,
Okay.
and he would start them every week.
Okay.
Some of them he would drive.
Uh-huh.
And this one was started until he passed 12 years ago.
Okay.
And then I have not done that.
So it was running and driving when it was put here.
Sure.
Yeah. And then it would get started, and then it just set static after that.
It has been static for at least
63,000 miles on it. Old turbo boost gauge. And it's something else. Well, I guess we're gonna attempt to drag it out of here. Not many of these left, that's for sure. Well, this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna tow Craig out here onto the highway. It won't fit through the door, so, and the brakes are dragging, so we're gonna pull it out and whip it around. This will be a little bit of adventure. We got it. That went okay. The left rear wheel, I think. Yeah, look at the left rear wheel. It is locked up, so we're going across the road there and I hear. We got it out of there. Craig, that's like we've been working together for years. That way we
all you have to do is just do something, and then you learn how to do it. You know?
You hear that? That left rear brake was. Look at that.
Yeah.
So there's our culprit. We know, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least I got a winch on the trailer, but yeah, that went smoother than I expected. That's for sure. Let me get this thing unhooked. Whew. Well, it took a little bit longer time than what I anticipated there, you know, but actually it went really well. We just drug it out of there and had traffic clear and everything, and got her loaded up on there and strapped down, no problem, and went in and got Craig settled out. And but while I was loading it, I wish you guys could have heard, just fascinating gentleman. You know, and he works in clean energy and stuff. He gave me, this is kind of cool. It's kind of some of the stuff that he works on or whatever, but really cool to chat with him. And, you know, about his, you know, he seemed real passionate about his work and what he's doing and everything. And that's what I love about these trips is I really love meeting the people. You know, I love the cars, but I love the people just as much, you know. And it's interesting because it seems like a lot of these cool, interesting cars, you know, are owned by cool, interesting people. So, you know, it just, it makes for a lot of fun. So, it's about 5:45. My initial plan, I get out of here one piece, hold on. My initial plan was, you know, to get loaded up and stop, you know, overnight somewhere. But you see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. If I drove straight through, I get home at 2 in the morning. It's possible. I could do it. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just going to hit the road right now, get rolling, get as far down the road as I can. I still got pretty much full tank of fuel, and get headed towards Kansas. We'll see. Let me get my bearings and my directions coordinated, and we'll touch base with you in a little bit. Okay, this is bad. I'm losing air in the right rear. Crap. It's going flat. It's going down. Son of a gun. Better find a place to pull over. Nice thing about tire monitors, but it's going down. I'm losing it. That's what you call rapid deflation. Crap. Can't even see it. What is going on here? Oh, I feel it right here. Mark it once. What the heck? There's nothing there. There was a bolt there. Something in and out on me. Crap. Well, I got my big tote full of goodies here. Oh, see what we got here. Okay, well, good news is I have this guy. Bad news is I have no inflator. Sometimes I usually carry a bicycle pump. Oh man. What a bummer. What a bummer. I thought I had a electric pump with me. I do not. Son of a gun. Thought I had everything. Well, the good news is I plugged that in a matter of minutes. I mean, just like lickety split. Cut my finger on the razor blade to cut the ends off. So that worked out really well. But I have no inflation device, like an idiot. Otherwise, I'd be golden. I don't want to have to change a spare. Crap. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Well, I got the tire plugged. So I called Craig, you know, I was like, hey, do you got an electric compressor? He said, well, no, he has a big air tank that's got 50 pounds in it. So I'm about 9 miles, I wouldn't like 10 minutes out of town, and here I am. It's weird how it punctured it, but there was nothing in the tire, so it just literally, whatever I ran over, I don't even see anything, but it just went in and out, boom, and just put a big old hole in the tire. I got it plugged, but I don't know. So Craig said he's no problem, he's gonna run this way. Darn it, I can't believe I didn't bring any kind of air. That's usually my plan, is plugs and air. That's why I always tell my customers too, these new cars don't come with spares, most of them, and run flat tires are terrible. So I always just tell people, carry a can of Fix-A-Flat, a plug kit, and an electric compressor. Well, I forgot the electric compressor. Didn't take my own advice. I thought I thought my kit had everything in it, but I guess not. Well, Craig to the rescue. I'll be sitting here waiting. At least I can maybe get enough air to get up to a gas station. So we'll find out here shortly. Well, I think my ambitions of doing this in one day might be going out the window. Right now, if I started rolling, I've got about a 2:04 a.m. ETA. I don't know. I guess if I get some air and this thing holds, anything's possible. But the window is closing. Well, he had an air tank. It had about 60 some pounds in it. It equalized out to about 25. Is that enough to get me to a gas station? We'll see.
In about 8 miles, the destination is on your right. Chisholm Travel Center.
Well, here I go. I got Craig's actually nice enough. He's following me. I appreciate that. That's awful nice of him to bring me some air like that. So I've only got about 20 some pounds, 20 to 25 pounds in that tire, but it's 9 miles back and 7 or 8 miles or whatever forward. So we're gonna go forward here a little bit. I'll just kind of take it easy and see what happens here. At least I got the tire monitor gauge, but hopefully you got enough air in there not to ruin the tire, overheat the tire. I'm going to keep it about 50 miles an hour at the most. But thank you, Craig. You're saving my butt here. Cross your fingers, everybody, that make it to the gas station to get some air. And my plug holds. It started out at 20 and it rose to 21. So that means a little bit of heat in the tire. First thing I'm going to do is jump out. And here's my oasis up here, my tire place. Hope they got working air. But first thing I'm gonna do is jump out and put my hand on the tire and make sure it's not hot. Make sure I didn't compromise or damage my tire. I don't think so. I think I'm okay. So let me, hopefully they got working air here. Well, I've made it to the gas station. That's the good news. Let's see what we got here so I can find some air. Well, there's an air reel here. Okay, they got air. All right, it's just warm. It's not hot, so it should be okay. Okay, they had air. That's good. So it kind of went and readjusted all the tire pressures. Hopefully my plug holds. I think it will. It's a pretty big puncture, whatever that was, because the plug went in fairly easy.
Turn
but
right onto US 62 East.
But I trimmed it off right at the top of the tire, so you trim it right, so then as the tire goes around, it's going to keep packing that plug down, so that plug's not gonna come out. I'm looking at about 2:45 a.m. with stops. That's going to be 3 a.m. Not what I planned. So I'm just gonna roll and play it by ear, and we'll see how it goes. Well, I'm not gonna make it home, so because it would be like 3 in the morning. So I stopped in Wichita Falls, Texas. I'm in the Whataburger parking lot here, and it's just, I swear, every time I come through here, it's just packed. And I thought I'd go inside to be quicker, because last time I was in a drive-thru for like 30 minutes, and wow, I would just sat inside forever. I had one kid, when I got out of the car here, he was like, "Is that car from Back to the Future?" That's pretty funny. Anyway, so not gonna make it home tonight, but I don't want to be too sleepy. It's not worth it. Well, I didn't make it home last night, but that's all right. I got to relax and chill out. And like I said, it's just not worth getting sleepy. And then you get close, and then you're like, well, I don't want to stop now. So might as well just stop early, and no rush. Had a good night here. Let's check out the Renault. And there he is. It's kind of funny. I've been kind of cracking up. A lot of people, like, I was pulling out of the Whataburger parking lot last night, and there was a guy with his camera phone just trained onto the Fuego like it was something crazy. I don't know. I guess people a lot of people probably had never seen this car and have no idea what it is. So I guess it is kind of cool, I mean, I know what it is, so I don't really think about it as much, but it is kind of interesting to see other people's reactions. So it's a neat little guy. It'll be fun. You know, it really is kind of unique when you think about it and when you look at it. I love that plastic strip down the side. Look how far the windows drop down. Visibility, got the little vinyl sunroof. It really is a cool little car. I'm excited to get it back and kind of get on it and see if we can resurrect this thing. Well, time to finish out the trip. I'm about 4 hours from the house, so just have a hopefully nice little drive here. I guess let me check my tire. Hopefully that thing's good. We have a tire with air in it, so my plug is holding. Let's hit the road. It's about 3 p.m. the next day, and I have made it home. Everything is good, no more problems on the trip, so thankful to be home safely. Stay tuned, because next starts the recommissioning. I'm kind of excited to drive this little guy. Hey, appreciate you guys following along. Hope you enjoyed the trip.